Hey Jody, it's Olivia from Kent Business College. Welcome to a special coaching explainer. We're going to focus on a really key skill for your apprenticeship, totally mastering project budgets. Let's get you ready to crush it at IBIS stores.
So, I want you to think of this as your next big quest. It's a fun challenge, and once you conquer it, you're going to unlock a whole new level of skill and confidence. I know you've got this, so let's gear up and dive right in.
Okay, let's get into it. The very first part of any quest is to really understand the mission, right? What does it actually mean to monitor a project budget as a marketing executive? Let's make it crystal clear.
So here's the key takeaway. Your mission is all about control and awareness. It's the skill of keeping a hawk eye on the money being spent on marketing projects. You're making sure every single penny lines up with the plan, so there are absolutely zero surprises. You're the guardian of that budget's execution.
Now this is so important because it sets really clear boundaries. Your job isn't to decide the total budget, that's for the higher-ups. Your power is in tracking it perfectly, using the tools IBIS Stores gives you, and, this is crucial, flagging any problems to your manager, Ritzel, nice and early. You're the lookout on the ship, not the captain of the whole financial fleet.
And why does this quest matter so much? Well, because when you monitor budgets really well, you're doing way more than just crunching numbers. You're building solid, undeniable trust with re-allocate. You're stopping financial headaches before they even start, and you're showing everyone at IBS stores that you are a total pro they can count on. This is the skill that proves you're ready for even bigger things.
All right, you get the mission. Now, it's time to level up your skills. And for this part of the quest, your guide is none other than your line manager, Rita. She's the one who's going to help you put all this theory into real-world practice.
Think of Riddle as your in-game mentor. You know, she has all the practical secrets about how IBIS Stores handles its money. Your job is to work super closely with her, ask tons of great questions, and just follow the roadmap we're about to lay out.
And here it is, your path to mastery. First up, you got to sit down with Riddle and get 100% clarity on what your budget responsibilities are. Then, you're going to become a wizard with the systems, the spreadsheets, the software, all of it. Next, get into a rhythm, like every week, of checking what you plan to spend versus what you've actually spent. Step 4 is huge. Learn that approval process inside and out, and never, ever hesitate to flag a risk. Before you know it, you'll be doing all of this like it's second nature.
Okay, let's move on to the next phase. As you're building these skills, you've got to prove you've got them. This is where we talk about gathering up all that great evidence for your official apprenticeship portfolio on APTM. Every spreadsheet you update, every email you send about a budget, all of that is generating proof of your awesome new skills. This isn't just boring admin work. This is the treasure you're collecting on your quest. Each piece of evidence is like a gold coin for your portfolio, showing you've totally conquered this challenge. So what does this treasure actually look like? Well, it's real, solid proof. The actual budget tracker you're updating, screenshots from any finance systems you use, copies of supplier invoices, just make sure you black out any sensitive info. And a really key piece is an email where you flagged a potential overspend to Riddle. Oh, and don't forget your written reflections where you explain the why behind what you did.
This is so important, Jody. When Adam, your assessor, looks at your portfolio, he's translating this stuff into skills. He sees your spreadsheet and thinks, awesome, she can accurately monitor a budget. He reads your email to Riddle and goes, perfect, she knows when and how to escalate a problem. Your evidence is basically telling the story of your competence for you.
Okay, you've leveled up your skills, you've gathered your treasure, and now it's time for the final challenge, the Endpoint Assessment, or EPA. I want you to think of this as the final boss battle, where you get to show off everything you've mastered.
But listen, this isn't something to be scared of, it's just something to prepare for. The main event is a professional chat with Adam from the CIM. He's not there to trick you or catch you out. He just wants to hear you confidently explain how you've been using these skills at IBIS stores.
So let's practice a bit. He is almost guaranteed to ask a question that sounds a lot like this one. It's a classic. He wants a specific story, one that's backed up by all that evidence you collected. So, how would you answer?
A perfect answer looks just like this. See how specific it is? It names the Q3 campaign, it's driven by data, a 10% overspend. It shows you took the right professional step. You told Riedel and sent her the proof. And it includes the happy ending. You got back on budget. That answer proves everything you need to in just 2 sentences. Nailed it! All right, let's try another one. This question is all about your process.
Adam wants to know that you have a system you can rely on, and that your accuracy isn't just a fluke.
And that is another fantastic answer. It shows you follow company procedure by using the approved template, it shows you're on top of things, updating as soon as costs are locked in, and it shows you're proactive, checking weekly to spot problems before they get big. It just screams reliability and professionalism.
So let's wrap this all up. From understanding your mission to gathering your treasure and conquering that final challenge, you've walked the entire path. Quest complete.
You have absolutely done the work, Jody. You've taken a standard from your apprenticeship and turned it into a real-world, high-value skill. You now have the control, the accuracy, and the judgment to be a trusted guardian of project budgets at IBIS stores. You should be really proud of that.
So my last question for you is this: what's next? I want you to take this new knowledge, this new confidence, and just run with it. Look at the projects you're on right now and own that budget monitoring. You are now officially a master of the budget. Go prove it.